Hey K-popers, I wish Zoe from Huntrix was real. Yeah, no, never mind, I take that back. As someone who's only seen like 7 films this year, KPop Demon Hunters is definitely up there as one of the best. It's all parts slick, bold, badass, visually stunning, and surprisingly heavy. When I first finished a movie back in June, I was like, you know, this is gonna be pretty popular. Genu, stay up. You know, when I first finished a movie back in June, I thought it was gonna be like pretty popular. Boom, Golden is #1 in the Billboard Hot 100. Boom, everyone's doing the soda pop dance. Boom, it's become Netflix's #1 most streamed original movie ever. Boom, the sing-along came out for 1 weekend only, and yet it became the #1 thing at the box office that week. Boom, a Genu memorial at Anime Expo. Boom, cosplays. Boom, memes. Boom, everyone's sipping for Zoe, including myself. Yeah, like everyone and their mom loves this movie. To see an animated movie like this become such a cultural phenomenon is simply beautiful. I knew this movie would be popular, but I didn't expect it to be this popular, which I guess was my mistake. Speaking of mistake, it was a mistake to make K-Pop Demon Hunters the biggest thing in the world. In the song Your Idol, Abby Saja sings this line.
Keeping you in check, keeping you obsessed. Play me on repeat, good she in your head.
For one, it could be interpreted as the idol keeping their fans parasocially attached to them no matter how bad it gets. Or in the second, and in my opinion more likely interpretation, which I wrote down right here, the idol making the iPad kid keep scrolling YouTube shorts for more K-pop AI slop, keeping them obsessed, playing on repeat every scroll. Yeah, I got no good translation for this. You know the deal with iPad kids, right? They throw a tantrum whenever you take their device away. And my cousin's just exactly like that. Whenever you take his device away, they get mad. So anyways, I was having a party at Mikasa, and he ended up scrolling through YouTube because he had nothing else to do. Yeah, he took the remote, pulled up YouTube, and started scrolling shorts, and he chose something with Roomy's face on it. And this is exactly the type of shit he was watching. Let me show you. Okay, maybe not like that. Shit, wrong thing. Man, I bet this is what our ancestors imagined the future to be like. Us gathered around a TV watching movie characters barf all over the floor, all generated by a computer. I think what bothers me the most is just how short this video is. I mean, it's only like 5 seconds long. But that's not enough time to process the video you just watched because it will auto-scroll to the next one and you're gonna get bombarded again with Brainrot. It's kind of scary if you think about it. Okay, back to the video. What are they barfing exactly? Is that like tar? Oil? The blood of my enemies? And also, why specifically vomit? You have this technology to generate anything your heart desires, yet you resort to this, vomiting. What's wrong with you? You have like a fetish or something? You could have generated, I don't know, Huntrix and the Saja boys hitting the yoinky sploinky, or I don't know, them kissing. Actually, I take that one back. Continuing on the AI slop train, something I like to call Roomy sad stories. You know those AI generated sad story videos that you sometimes see on the internet because your mom sent you some videos of it? I don't know. It's the ones with the uncanny humans or the animal characters. Yeah, those. Now just imagine you replace that with Roomy and then boom, like 2.2 million views. I mean, here's one where Roomy opens up a barbecue shop and then she ends up getting doused in sauce later in the video. I don't know. Yep, here we go. Yep, doused in sauce. You see that? You see that? You know, this is one of many Roomy opening up a barbecue shop videos, actually. I don't know why. Who's obsessed with barbecue? And here's one where Genu is being an absolute scum towards a pregnant Roomy. So then pregnant Roomy leaves her, and you'll never guess who she ends up with. Just watch. Abby Saja. Abby Saja. She ends up with Abby Saja. That's right, Genu shippers. It's no more. Genu is no longer OTP. It's now Abby Roomy. But to be fair, was Genu ever a thing? Was that Jesus behind me? Weirdly enough, in some of these, Zoe and Mira are the bad guys. Which is like, what? Aside from the obvious fact, don't you think it's a bit off seeing Mira and Zoe being rude to Roomy? Making Huntrix hate each other is kind of like making these three hate each other. You just can't do that. Unless it's fanfiction. Oh my god, I really need to get into writing fanfiction more. Okay, I think I tortured you guys enough. I think you deserve the best K-Pop Demon Hunter AI generated video on YouTube. Why don't we take a look? So one of Guima's demons ends up possessing Roomy, which doesn't make sense because Roomy's already a demon and Guima's demons only steal souls. But anyways, she starts eating like hell. She's like a big bag, and she ends up becoming giant and destroying the city. It's insane. So it's up to Jinu to save the day, so he gets voluntarily eaten by Roomy so that he can go inside and defeat Guima's demon by doing this. I got no words for that. I really don't. Okay, so clearly the best part about this video is obviously Jinu's rotoscope dancing. But what was funnier was the fact that I was listening to Celine Dion in the background while watching this, so it kind of sounded like this. Absolutely 100% guaranteed that this was worth it to lose a brain cell over. Me very much likey like that. Or something, I don't know. Oh yeah, and for once in this AI video, Roomy's not pregnant.
I love chocolate.
As typical with short form slop, there is a ton of pregnancy involved, which is pretty alarming if you think about it because these are made for children. Especially in the AI front, there's a lot of K-pop Demon Hunter pregnancy videos. It's really weird. But there's one short that I'd like to specifically highlight, and not because it's AI, because it's not AI. God, Olympic opening ceremonies are beautiful. In this YouTube short, Abby is helping Jinu find his baby. And that's when it dawns on you that all the Huntrix girls are pregnant, and this is not made by AI. This was something that someone animated with their own bare hands. Someone behind this screen storyboarded, rigged, keyframed, and produced this thing to post on YouTube, on the interwebs for millions to see. Do you not feel remorse? By the way, this video specifically has nearly 8 million views. You know, part of me is like Mr. Boss from the Smiling Friends.
It's
Genius.
Why didn't I think of that?
Turning on my fandom brain, yes, this is a horrible characterization of Huntrix. Like, yes, the Saja boys are hot. I think they're really hot. But Zoe and Mira are definitely not gonna get pregnant through demons. Definitely not. They freaking hate demons. They wrote a whole song about it too. Okay, maybe Zoe would get down with a demon, but Mira definitely wouldn't get down with a demon. Actually, wait, you know Zoe would actually never get down with a demon. I mean, it's literally in the movie.
You're just my type.
Controversial take alert, but I think kids should not be watching this sort of thing when they're so young. Seriously though, why is there a lot of pregnancy in children's video? It's genuinely disturbing. I don't get it. Is this some kind of government conspiracy for our future generations so that when they become adults, they'll make more babies than the aftermath of World War II? Who knows? That's for future me to worry about. At this point, I'm just losing it. I feel like I've seen enough of this. Oh my god, how can you kids scroll this shit?
Do what you should have done a long time ago. Before I destroyed what I swore to protect. Please, do it.
No joke, I've been scrolling 20 minutes of this shit and I wanna die. I don't even know what this video is about anymore. Yes, I know, Brainrot is not a new thing, but this is for something I like, so I'm obligated to talk about it. And yes, I am slowly losing my sanity. I mean, yeah, you could hit me with that, oh, it's popular, of course it's gonna get short form slop. I know, but it hits differently when you're a fan of said thing. Now, I'm not denying there's no quality short form content. There is, it's just that it's like finding a 4-leaf clover in a patch of clovers. It's gonna be hard to find that one. And most of the time, you just end up with stuff like this. Literal slop, like useless, surreal, borderline fetish content. I kinda now understand how it feels to be old and you don't wanna ride the roller coaster at the amusement park. Like, yeah, I want to get off this ride immediately. No thanks. I genuinely wonder how kids can stare at a screen for hours and scroll through stuff like this. Oh, but I'm not going to leave you empty-handed though. I'm about to show you arguably the best K-pop Demon Hunter related short form slop content that I think you'll ever see. Trust me on this one. Okay, so basically in this video, this girl's trying to find her real parents and she ends up shooting the fake parents because they're not human, they're monsters. So for example, the mother here is not actually her mother. It's actually a sand lady, as you can see. And so she shoots her, because of course, it's not the real mom. See, look, sand lady, right? So she ends up finding her parents again, which is really nice. You know, finally reunited, that's cool. But then guess what? There's another girl. And it's weird, because it's like, why is there another girl? Do you see that? How did she stop the gun? And then it turns out that's not the real girl. Turns out it's actually fucking freaking Roomy. So it turns out that the girl we've been following in the beginning was actually a faker all along, and none other than freaking Roomy from K-Pop Demon Hunters. This is amazing. This is some Ryan Johnson caliber storytelling. This is some of the best shit I've seen from any YouTube short form content, if I'm being honest. This is amazing. See that kid, that's my reaction. That's my reaction to seeing Roomy like that. That's my reaction right there. Okay, but seriously, let's end on this video. What is the point of this video? What is my point in rambling about this? What is the message of this video? Well, it's simple. K-Pop Demon Hunters shouldn't have been popular. I'm sorry. I'm gonna miss you, Genu. God damn it.